you sneaky thing. I just got another delivery. You've been buying more baby toys behind my back.
Busted! Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. I know, this time I have a good reason, though.
What did you get? The delivery box is huge.
Well, remember how we were talking about educational toys?
Dave,
It's not what you think.
our house is going to be buried in all the toys and clothes you keep buying. And you know it'll be ages before the baby can even play with them.
But think about how organized we'll be having everything ready.
We already have 3 sets of building blocks.
Different kinds, though. Wood, plastic, and foam. They each serve different purposes.
What did you get this time? Don't tell me it's a toy piano. Of all things, it's going to take forever before she can use it. At least something like stuffed animals she could use right away.
About that piano.
You didn't.
But it's so cute! It's this beautiful light pink with these gorgeous engravings on it. When I imagined our little girl playing with it, I just couldn't resist. Before I knew it, I'd hit the purchase button. I'm sorry.
How much was it?
On sale, really, 40% off.
That's not an answer.
The important thing was that it was a good deal.
I mean, I get the daydreaming part, but maybe we should slow down a bit.
But there are so many cute things. Have you seen the new collection at Baby Palace?
Don't you dare.
Too late. I may have ordered a few things.
Dave!
With all these toys, we probably won't need to buy any for like 2 or 3 years. We could practically open a toy store at this point.
So you're saying you won't buy any more?
Well, define won't buy any more.
Dave.
No way! I want to do everything I can for her!
Stop spoiling her already. She's not even born yet and you're already going overboard.
Hey, I'm not spoiling the baby. This is for me. It's my therapy, okay?
Your therapy is emptying our bank account.
But look at this matching mother-daughter outfit set I found.
We talked about those. No matching outfits.
But you'd both look so cute.
Aw, you don't have to say that. I'm just happy you get this excited about everything. The nursery is already full. Where are we going to put all this stuff?
I may have already looked into storage solutions.
You didn't buy more furniture, did you?
Just a small bookshelf and maybe a toy chest.
Is she precious to you?
Of course she is! Our baby is the most precious thing in the world!
I agree, but I'm getting a little jealous here.
Actually, you and our daughter are tied for first place in my heart. You're both the most precious to me.
That's still embarrassing to hear, even now.
Never stop being embarrassed. Your blushing is too cute.
Stop it.
I'm not exaggerating.
You really are impossible sometimes.
Impossibly in love.
Now you're just being cheesy.
You love it, though.
Maybe.
I've got to do something to keep you interested in a loser like me.
You're not at all. You really did work hard after falling for me at first sight, trying to impress me by improving yourself inside and out. You even succeeded with that diet and got that promotion at work.
I had to impress you somehow. Remember when I first asked you out?
You were so nervous you spilled your coffee.
Not my finest moment, but it worked. You gave me your number. I really did change because of you. No exaggeration there.
Tell me how again?
Well, before you, I was just drifting at work, but then I saw you and thought, I need to be worthy of her.
That was all you. You were already amazing before. You just needed a little push.
What about when I learned to cook?
You mean when you almost burned down your kitchen?
Hey, I've improved.
You have. Your curry last night was amazing.
See, it's things like that that make me love you even more. You're so kind, Mari.
Remember our first date?
At that tiny cafe, I was so worried you wouldn't show up.
I was 20 minutes early. I just waited around the corner.
Really? You never told me that.
I was nervous too.
I'm not saying anything special. Anyway, you care about me, and our daughter is precious because she's our child. I get why you're going overboard. She's our baby, after all. Speaking of the baby, did you feel her kick this morning?
Yes, right during my meeting.
She's gonna be energetic like her mama. Thanks for understanding, but you're right, I need to cut back on the shopping. We should save money too, that's also for our daughter's future.
We need to plan long term.
Like college savings?
That too, but I was thinking that after she's grown and moved out, it'll just be us two again. I want us to travel together and stay close forever. We need retirement savings for that too.
Where should we go first?
Remember how we talked about visiting Europe?
Paris first? You've always wanted to see the Eiffel Tower.
Yes, and then Italy.
Retirement? Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking that far ahead. You're right, I need to save up so we can have a nice, relaxed life together when we're older.
Please do. I'm counting on you.
Just imagine, we'll be that cute old couple holding hands in the park.
With matching gray hair.
Of course, I'll do anything and everything I can for you and our baby, whatever's in my power.
Thanks, Dave.
I still get butterflies when you call me that.
Just wait until our daughter calls you her dad.
I might cry. Hey, we're always buying stuff for the baby, but what about you? Is there anything you want or need? Anything I can do for you?
Something you can do? Well, it's not exactly that, but I do have something I want to talk about.
What is it? Everything okay?
It's about your mom. She's been coming over a lot lately.
Oh yeah, she's been cooking for us, right? It's really nice of her, but maybe it is a bit too frequent. Like, coming over every day might be a bit much.
It started with once a week.
And now?
She was here this morning, and yesterday, and the day before.
Really? I didn't realize it was that often.
Yeah, it's almost daily now, and honestly, I get kind of tense when she's here. I have to be on the whole time, you know?
What do you mean by on?
Like, I can't relax in my own home.
She does tend to be particular about things.
She reorganized our kitchen yesterday.
Without asking?
Said she was just helping.
Yeah, I get it. Having your mother-in-law around all the time would make anyone uncomfortable. And maybe we don't need her cooking quite so often. I mean, you want to cook too, right?
I barely get to use the kitchen anymore.
What do you mean?
She comes right when I'm about to start cooking.
Every time?
It's like she knows. Right, could you maybe talk to her about coming less often? But please don't tell her I was complaining. I don't hate her visits or anything. I just need some space sometimes.
Of course, I'll handle it. Want me to suggest once a week?
That would be perfect.
I'll text her tonight.
Thanks. Just be gentle about it.
Oh, don't worry, I got it. I'll be careful how I phrase it.
Thanks. That helps a lot. That's all I needed.
By the way, you had that stomach ache yesterday. Feeling better?
Sort of.
Sort of?
It comes and goes.
Maybe we should see the doctor?
A little better, I guess. It's getting colder lately, so maybe I just gotta chill. I'll try to stay warm.
You sure? You've been having those stomach aches a lot lately.
I'm probably just stressed.
About Mom?
Let's just see if it gets better after she comes less often.
Okay, but promise you'll tell me if it gets worse?
I promise. Mari, my son told me you don't want me to come over anymore. Dave spoke with you? He said you're overwhelmed. That's not exactly what was said. We just requested fewer visits. You've been coming over almost daily. I'm trying to help. I understand, but... Fine, I'll just drop off food then. I'm heading over now. What? Right now? That's not really... I'm already on my way. It's not a good time. What's wrong? Don't you like my cooking? You're the only one who ever complains. Everyone else praises my cooking skills. Your cooking isn't the issue. Then what is? It's not that I dislike it, but... But what? Speak up. I just wasn't expecting a delivery today. Well then, I'll be throwing away perfectly good food. You don't have to throw it away. So you'll eat it? Actually, I should be honest about something. What now? After eating your food, I always feel sick. Could the ingredients be spoiled? Absolutely not. How dare you suggest that? I'm just trying to understand. Understand what? Then maybe something's going wrong during transport. I always get stomach pains after you leave. That's ridiculous. It happens every time. That's all in your head. Or maybe you just have a weak stomach. Besides what? You're just too picky. Your cooking isn't always pregnancy safe. Sometimes it's really spicy or has raw ingredients. Considering the baby, I'd rather not risk it. Raw ingredients? I've been cooking longer than you've been alive. I know, but pregnancy requires extra caution. You're just being paranoid, and so ungrateful, complaining about food someone kindly made for you. You're a terrible mother. That's not fair. Life isn't fair. I'm trying to help and you're being impossible. I'm sorry. Someone needs to teach you proper manners. I'm definitely coming over today. Just wait. Please don't. I'm already outside. Open the door. Dave, I'm exhausted.
What happened? Everything okay?
Your mom just came by.
What? But I just told her yesterday to come less often.
She showed up angry, really angry.
What exactly did she do?
She was yelling through the door.
You didn't let her in, right?
No, but she left another container of food outside.
Just ignore it.
I tried to explain why I couldn't eat it.
What did she say?
I'm exhausted. She tried forcing me to eat her food. Even when I said no, she wouldn't listen.
I'm sorry, but Mom's just trying to help in her own way. She's excited about her first grandchild and probably wants to contribute somehow. She's just overdoing it.
Overdoing it? You think this is just good intentions?
She's always been a bit intense.
Dave, this is different.
Different how?
Of course. Mom must be looking forward to the baby.
See, that's what I mean.
Dave, I think you're wrong.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know I've been having stomach problems lately, right? Wanna guess why?
Are you saying it's Mom's cooking?
Every time I eat your mom's food, I get sick. Every single time.
But I eat it and I'm fine.
When was the last time you actually ate your food?
Last week? No, maybe 2 weeks ago?
And I've been eating it almost daily.
I must have an iron stomach, plus pregnant women are more susceptible to food poisoning.
Exactly, and your mom knows I'm pregnant.
Are you sure Mom's food is the cause?
Think about it, the timing matches perfectly. Don't you think it's weird that I get sick every time?
You're right, it is strange, but why would Mom do this?
Remember how she reacted when we announced the pregnancy?
She seemed happy.
She cried, Dave, and not happy tears. Mom must be planning something. Otherwise, this wouldn't happen every time. What if something happens to the baby?
Mari, I'm so sorry. I've been completely blind. You've been suffering this whole time.
I wasn't completely sure it was your mom's cooking either.
But Mom's behavior is definitely suspicious. She's so aggressive about making you eat her food. After seeing how she acted today, I'm even more convinced.
I've been keeping the containers.
Smart thinking, we might need them. You should go to the hospital right now for tests. I'll leave work early and meet you there.
What about your mom? I'm scared. What if she did something to hurt the baby?
I'll protect you both, I promise.
I'm at the hospital now.
I'm 10 minutes away. What did the doctor say?
They're running tests.
Stay strong. I'm almost there.
Carol, please don't come to our house anymore. Finally showing your true colors. What do you mean? Fine by me. And I will never eat your cooking again. Never. Already forgetting my kindness in cooking for you. Such an ungrateful attitude. Kindness? Your food is poison. I get sick every time I eat it. More lies. The hospital confirmed it. How dare you? There's nothing wrong with my cooking. Stop blaming me for your weak constitution.
Mom, it's your cooking. Please stop hurting Mari. Don't contact us anymore.
Now you're turning my own son against me.
Your jealousy could have killed my wife and child. If anything had happened to either of them, I would never forgive you.
Kill them? Don't be so dramatic.
It's not dramatic. Mari's in the hospital because of you.
The hospital? Over a little stomachache?
A little stomachache? The doctors found bacteria.
So what?
It's not just a stomachache, it's food poisoning. They found bacteria in her system. If it reaches the baby, it could be fatal. She needed emergency hospitalization.
It's that serious?
You put raw and spoiled food in her meals, didn't you? Deny it and we'll have your food tested.
Is she really hospitalized? A normal person would get just a little sick, but... Oh, she's pregnant. The baby, I didn't think.
What didn't you think?
The pregnancy, I forgot about that part.
What were you thinking, putting weird things in her food? Do you hate my child that much? Did you not want my daughter to be born?
No, that's not it. I don't hate the baby. I just want to be mean to Mari.
Be mean to my wife? Why?
Why? Because she took you away from me.
Took me away? I'm a grown man.
You were always paying attention to Mari. I got jealous. I just wanted to be spiteful.
Spiteful? This goes way beyond spite. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I never thought it would become life-threatening. I was so thoughtless. I really am sorry. I'll apologize to Mari properly, too.
Don't bother. Mari won't accept your apology. For Mari and my child's safety, I never want to see you again.
Never? That's impossible.
No, it's not. I've decided to cut ties with you.
You don't mean that.
Watch me.
You're joking.
Does this seem like a joking matter? Please, just leave us alone. This is it, Mom. This is goodbye.
At least let me apologize to Mari one last time.
I'll get her.
This is Mari. Mari, I'm truly sorry. Yes, I tampered with the food. but I didn't mean any real harm. No harm? Really? I deeply regret what I did. Is that so? Well, regret won't undo what you did. Live with that regret for the rest of your life. As a mother yourself, you should understand children are everything to a parent. Being abandoned by your child must be painful, but that's what happens when you try to harm someone else's child. It's only fair. You stole my son first. Your Dave? Dave is mine now. Mine and our daughters. Stop with this nonsense and get out of our lives. Thanks to the treatment, I recovered and thankfully there was no serious impact on the baby. After that, I went to stay with my parents. Dave suggested I have the baby there to be safe. While I was gone, Dave handled all the preparations for cutting ties with Carol, including moving us to a new place. I was grateful we moved. I wouldn't have felt safe in our old house knowing Carol might show up again. Soon after, I gave birth to our daughter. Now the three of us live peacefully together. We don't have any contact with Carol, so I don't know how she's doing. It's incredibly foolish to endanger your own grandchild out of jealousy. No matter how many times she apologizes, I'll never forgive her.